Hey, happy Sunday, fun day. Look at the little baby. They all were planted at the same time, popped at the same time. This one's just a little baby compared to the rest of them. It's alright, I was gonna be here at home outside, so it's this one. This is Wizard Apprentice F4, Slide the Concords, same, but different. But anyways, those two are going to Mama Bear's tent next weekend for her next grow. Did come out to, look, here's the graveyard. Here's everybody that's been cold or didn't pop so far. We came out to the head of this one looking like something that chewed it off. And so it's done, but then I just came out earlier and this one's like was bent over, and I can't tell if it's chewed off or it's just from the fan blowing on it for over too long, but I propped it up to see if it works. But yeah, there's a whole graveyard of all of them that have been pulled. I think we are down to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Yep, 16 Bubba back cross. We're down to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 meat breath back crosses, down to 1 prickly Pete ECC version. Yeah, like it's gotta be real impressive, or it's probably not gonna stick around. And then we've got 3 6 9 12 15 18 prickly Pete F2s. So we got the widest, but there are some runts in the bunch, some runts. But these ladies, the Bubba back crosses have been praying the whole time. Like even the ones that look a little funky, still praying. The one that had his head snapped off prayed for hours before it stopped. Today, the prickly Petes are starting to show some vigor too, as well as the meat breath. All the meat breath's leaves are kind of funky. Like all of them are like a weird texture. That guy's like barely hanging on. They're kind of odd. All of them are a little odd. Only a couple of them look nice. Like that one and that one look pretty normal. The rest of them look kind of funky. Prickly Pete's, we've got some tiny deformed ones, but it looks like it's possibly a double embryo if you look closely. So it's like flat, and it kind of looks like it's 2 different stems, and it's got 2 sets of coledols. Interesting. But yeah, and the moms, I super cropped like every top, and I topped every top. I want them to get bushier, not taller. I don't want them to grow real tall, so I'm doing everything. I treat my moms like shit, honestly. I abuse the fuck out of them. And that's okay, dude, because I always bring them back to health and nurture them and make new babies, so it's okay to do that, you know? But yeah, they're all bent up tops, lightly abused. The graveyard. And then we got these pretty ladies. This is my daughter's. She picked these out. This is mine. I love the color purple, so I got these black heart purplish. And then the old lady picked these ones out. And guess what? All these little fuckers, especially the one I picked, brought thrips into this motherfucker. But everything's been sprayed with dead bug. Oh yeah. And these are here. These are Carolina praying mantis eggs that will be hatching, and some will be being let go in here, some of them in the outdoor grow area, and some of them in the veggie garden. I also have 2 different types of predator mites. Those will be going in the tent mainly, but I will get some out here and in the veggie garden. Some beneficial nematodes, mainly for the tent, but again, if I have enough, I'll apply it to other stuff as well. And lacewing eggs and larvae, mainly for outside. I think I might put 1 egg strip inside in the tent, but it's not really like ideal. And I might throw a few praying mantises in the tent, say fuck it, and see if they survive, see what they do. But yeah, we're doing things and stuff and things. Happy Sunday, everybody. Much love.
Okay, well, I'ma be here for a while, longer than I did expect to. I was out of town, getting lost till I was rescued. Now I'm in the clouds, come down when I run out of jet fuel. But I never run out of jet fuel. Well, I'ma be here for a while, longer than I did expect to. I was out of town, getting lost till I was rescued. Now I'm in the clouds, come down when I run out of jet fuel. But I never run out of jet fuel. 120 on the car that I...
It's trimming day. We're officially in trim jail for a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. We've got these cool new little canna brushes we're using. You know, you see one getting used. It works really good on like the top chunkier buds. Not so much on the small ones. It kind of just breaks the whole bud off. But like as you can see, it just cleans off the leaf.
There, it just broke that little bud off the bottom.
So yeah, it'll kind of break off the little buds, but we're still learning. There's probably like...
This is our first time using them.
We'll probably figure it out more and more. But yeah, we're using the brushes. And look, like I've already trimmed several brushes. You worried about your trikes. You see how there's no stickiness on the brush?
Yeah, the trikes aren't coming
There's no trikes. It's not tearing the trikes up, dude.
kind of amazing.
Like, it's not at all. Like, it looks great. It looks fine. Here's one that I did. You can tell that I'm cleaning it up a little more than she is, but that's okay. It's her bud. But no, it looks good though.
Now I have to look at mine too. I did a good job.
This one you left a bunch of leaf on. Yeah, we're trimming. So, FYI, the canna brushes sucked. We didn't use them past the first few trims. From number 4, one of the super crop tops, so it was laying sideways like that, growing up towards the light. Beautiful. All right, so trim jail is officially over. We pulled a total 510.5 of smokable material out of the tents. So grade A from number 2, 185 grams, and looks great. Just straight gas, like no fruit punch, no floral, just very gassy, denser nugs. It's actually 185 grams. This is only 117 grams, but look how it looks like it's more than this because these are airier nugs. But yeah, 117 grams off of number 4, and she smells like fruit punch and geranium and gas and some back end funk, and she smells fantastic. All of this is getting turned into FECO. It's 128 grams of trim that I got 3.5 grams of dry sift off of, and 154 grams of larf from number 2 and 51 grams of larf from number 4. All of that's getting turned into FECO. So all in all, good harvest, dude. Like out of a 2x4 with a 350 watt light, all organic, fire. So I close up the totes. I've got these little guys inside that will let me know. They'll notify me on my phone if they need burnt, tracking moisture. They will stay in my dry and cure closet, which it's dropping now, but it holds at about 66, 67 degrees Fahrenheit and about 60% humidity, which is a dew point of about 53. That's where we want it. So yeah, and it's in curing. It'll be in totes for about a week while everything stabilizes, and then it'll go into grow bags. And it's time for the morning greenhouse check. All these ladies are looking all right. She's got a little, her leaves are acting a little funky and it's curling kind of weird. She's just a little baby though. Look how big the other ones are. And then she's just this tiny little gal. Sprouted, everything, same day. Doing really well. I did have to hit the whole greenhouse one more time with Captain Jack's dead bug spinoside solution. This little bastard here is the main culprit. I actually haven't seen any thrips on anything other than this specifically, but it got its second treatment yesterday. I think it'll be the final treatment because all my predator bugs should be here within the next day or 2. But yeah, all the bubbas, you got some deformities in the bubbas. You got a few of them that are a little funky looking, but most of them look like this. They look beautiful, lots of vigor. Most of the prickly peat, also really nice, symmetrical. There's a few runts, but this one is legit a double embryo. You see now it's starting to sprout leaves down here. It's got 2 stems together.
They come up into one.
You got 3 cotyledons. It sprouted these guys, and then now it's starting to sprout growth down below. So we're gonna let this one rock just to see what it does, see if it survives and does anything.
It's amazing.
Because it's pretty freaking cool, dude. And then all the meat growth down here, I would say about half of them I'm a fan of. The other half are real deformed and like just not happy looking the whole time. But these ones look great. They all have like a weird texture to their leaves. All of them do. And then got the praying mantis seeds, eggs that still haven't hatched. These ladies, unfortunately, have went into flower and are gonna have to re-veg now. We noticed that the other day. But yeah, this cultivar comes from genetics that are known for early flowering on the West Coast. So I'm guessing when I put them outside, see that one's real prominent. When I put them outside, they're just so sensitive to lower light, they just went to flower. So they're gonna have to re-veg. Means even longer I'm gonna have to wait before I can take cuttings off of them, but that's okay. But yeah, this little bastard, I'm the one who picked it too. That's my plant. I picked it. And it brought thrips in this motherfucker. Go out here. It is raining lightly this morning, but I did receive my custom covers from New Moon, and one of them, unfortunately, the one for this one, it was too small. I guess he had to make a custom ruler, and it wasn't the right size. So he said he's gonna make me a new one. It'll be done by Monday. Super appreciate the quickness and him being so eager to fix that. But here's the cover for the 20 gallon. So, got that. The plant comes out here, it tightens up around there. And I got 2 Olas in there. Should work perfect. The cover for this one's a little different. It's more like a round earth box cover, but it'll work the same. Much love, everyone. Go ahead and give an update. There's the environment right now in the flower tent. Pretty perfect for where we're at. And look how gorgeous it is in here. Damn, is it stinky. Blue mats are working perfectly now. Thanks so much. Fuck, I forget his name, but guy over at Sustainable Village reached out to me and told me how to fix the system. It's been working perfectly ever since, so that's awesome. I haven't seen any bugs on any of the traps yet, so I don't think thrips or anything have infested this grow, but I am putting some beneficial insects in here this week just to be safe and to make sure we don't run into any issues this late in the flower. I just realized everything's looking a little like nothing's really praying. See a little bit of damage on tips. I might want to turn the light down just a smidge. I'll keep an eye on it. It's the only place I see, but nothing like back there. I see it on a couple spots too. Yeah, I might want to turn the light down a little bit, but yeah, that's where we're at though. I don't even know what day we're on. I think we're in like week 5 or 6, 5 of flower, I believe. I don't know, I'll throw it in the voiceover here in a minute, but look how chunky she is. Look at that girl. Beautiful, beautiful. Those are number 1s. She's got amazing structure. Number 4 is a little more stretched out, a little skinnier buds, but still looking great. Much love, everyone. Anybody curious that was asking about a review on the Canna brush? Sucks dick, all right? Not even in a fun way, like real teethy and shit. Maybe if you had like a real good, solid, dense cultivar, like Paradise Pine's more of a washer, so it's a looser nug, you know, and more small chunks, you know, small little nugs, not big, dense colas, but like all this did was just tear the buds off and like tear them up. And would leave leaf behind. Like it didn't even really do what it was supposed to do that effectively. I had to come back with snips and clean everything up. So we only did like maybe 3-4 branches with them and toss them aside. Now they're being returned to Amazon, dude, because fuck them. But look what I got them planting. Pretty excited. Scarlet sage, blue sage. Where's the blue sage? There. I've never even seen blue sage before, or scarlet sage. Yeah, I'm about to get these going in the small grow tent and get some sage to make smudges. This shit's killer. Peace out. So what do we have going on out here? So this all is a big experiment, by the way. This is the first time I've ever tried to do anything like this. Just going off of like watching Build a Soil and just kind of winging something together. You know, I got the 120-gallon grassroots pot with, sorry, I'm hitting the puff go, with a couple cubic foot of soil. This is his third round. Been heavily re-amended every time. This is Wizard's Apprentice F4 from Night Owl Seeds. This is Flight of the Concord from Night Owl Seeds. So this is a custom cover from New Moon. I have it open right now because I think this pot needs to breathe, honestly. I think that's why she's looking a little sad, is because I planted her into a pot that was maybe a little oversaturated. So yeah, but it's on top of drainage, a layer of drainage rock underneath. I got an eco in there. There's 2 Olas from the Thirsty Earth. And then over here, the cover he sent me didn't fit, so he's putting a new one together that will fit and sending it to me ASAP, and I really appreciate that. This one will have a cover that's more like an Earthbox cover, but in this is the experiment. This is 3.0, re-amended 3rd round. This is a fresh 3 cubic foot of Stonington blend from coast of Maine. Right, sorry, I'm fucking stoned. I made the puff go get more stoned. So also 2 Olas hooked up to the reservoir. The reservoir has a float valve. It is on. The hose will be on. I'm gonna give these maybe a week or 2 of just top watering before I kick the system on, but this should keep them well watered. But the hose will keep this full, and then this will feed them water, and we'll see how it works. That's the other part of the experiment. But you know, I want to see how does this compare to this? Because honestly, when you break down the prices, this ends up being a better deal anyways. 3.0 is the best deal for soil. And people talk so much shit about Build a Soil. And also, I'm throwing the fucking kitchen sink at both of them. You know, Tad Hussey fucking eat your heart out, bro. Like, he was just made a post about living soil is supposed to stay simple, doesn't need all these additives. Look, let me tell you everything. I'm throwing the kitchen sink at them, all right? They're getting willow ferment, they're getting peach ferment, pumpkin ferment, comfrey ferment. They're getting fucking holy cow, they're getting Big 6, Build a Veg, Build a Bloom, fucking Rootwise Micro Complete Enzyme Elixir, Biophos, fucking WGG 3000, fucking aloe, coconut. They're getting everything. They're getting full power, silica and humics from BioAg. I'm throwing everything at them. Let's push them fucking hard, see what we can get out of them. That's what I say. Like, if I can afford it, why the fuck not? And some people have talked shit to me about that, and that's fine. If you're unhappy about it, don't fucking, you know, don't follow me or whatever. Anyways, sorry. But yeah, first time I tried to run Night Owl's gear. I started a whole pack of Kim and Kush, and none of them grew. So I decided to give him another chance because Build a Soil talked really highly of him, and I saw some badass grows of his gear. So I started 2 of each of these, Fly the Concords, Wizard Apprentice. 2 of them out here getting everything with covers and Olas, and 2 in Mama Bear's tent in a controlled environment in earth boxes, just getting re-amended soil and Rootwise products. We'll see how it goes, man. Much love, everyone.
Okay, guys, we did a thing today. Tent is going active with Flight of the Concords and Wizard's Apprentice F4. This was the little runt baby, and I don't know, they're gonna love their. That's the Wizard's Apprentice, yeah. They're gonna love their new home, so we'll see what this happens. First auto run here.
Sitting at 350 ppfd, 0.8 VPD day and night. Temps, lights on 80 degrees, lights off 75. Good airflow. I'm ready to rock.
Treated it with Rootwise, and it's ready to go.
Hey, grand rising from the greenhouse. Got this out here loaded for me already. So everything just got watered. You can see as I watered, some of them blew over. I do have a fan blowing pretty heavy on them. I want to see what ones can stand up and what ones can't. I want to, separate the weak from the strong. Did cull 2 more meat breasts. They were just like they just weren't doing well, so they had to go. So we're down to that for our meat breast selection. It's not as many as I would like, but that's okay. And the Bubbas, I'm loving the Bubbas, dude, and the Prickly Pete's. A few of them toppled over, but they'll bounce up. Like, even if, like that one, at least it's trying, But yeah, they're all getting a little tested. Some of them got flopped over when we watered this morning. I need to move that. But everything got watered, including these ladies. They are going into re-veg. Got these in yesterday. Wingless fruit flies to feed these when they hatch. The Carolina praying mantises. We are still actively treating for thrips just to make sure we get rid of them. All the beneficial bugs that I ordered were supposed to be here this week, but the ball got dropped, and they're coming out and getting shipped starting Monday, and then other ones are coming out Tuesday. So everything's delayed. My veggie garden's really needing those more than anything. It's getting eaten alive, but we'll look at that some other time. But yeah, much love. Cheers. Hey, grand rising from the greenhouse. Got this out here loaded for me already. So everything just got watered. You can see as I watered, some of them blew over. I do have a fan blowing pretty heavy on them. I want to see what ones can stand up and what ones can't. I want to, separate the weak from the strong. Did cull 2 more meat breasts. They were just like they just weren't doing well, so they had to go. So we're down to that for our meat breast selection. It's not as many as I would like, but that's okay. And the Bubbas, I'm loving the Bubbas, dude, and the Prickly Pete's. A few of them toppled over, but they'll bounce up. Like, even if, like that one, at least it's trying, But yeah, they're all getting a little tested. Some of them got flopped over when we watered this morning. I need to move that. But everything got watered, including these ladies. They are going into re-veg. Got these in yesterday. Wingless fruit flies to feed these when they hatch. The Carolina praying mantises. We are still actively treating for thrips just to make sure we get rid of them. All the beneficial bugs that I ordered were supposed to be here this week, but the ball got dropped, and they're coming out and getting shipped starting Monday, and then other ones are coming out Tuesday. So everything's delayed. My veggie garden's really needing those more than anything. It's getting eaten alive, but we'll look at that some other time. But yeah, much love. Cheers.
My love, tell you that my love.
Okay, guys, I'm out here in the greenhouse looking at all the babies with bears. And this is my new obsession. This Prickly Pete F2 is a double embryo. It stopped growing below the colloidals, but it has continued to stretch above them, and it's growing a second head. It's actually got 2 sets of colloidals. Oh yeah, it's our freak.
Hey, grand rising from the veggie garden this morning. We're out here watering and dabbing. Got the Puffco loaded up with some brownie scout from Rhythm. I'm gonna have to get a taste of that. It smells amazing. I've only had one dab of it, but I dabbed everything else we had, so.
It is very tasty. Lettuce needs harvested. And the peppers are looking happier.
Everything out here has kind of struggled. I didn't acclimate any of it to the full sun. I didn't slowly put it out. It went straight from a grow tent, straight outside, and it stunted everything. The tomatoes have bounced back, and they're doing well. Those are 2 cherry tomatoes. These are 2 Roma tomato plants. The peppers have completely been stalled out and have not grown really at all. The basil and sage both really haven't grown at all, but they still look good. The lettuce has done great. And we planted more lettuce there, which I think that's what's sprouting up right there, but we'll see. The cucumbers have just started putting on new growth, but they took it really hard. And then there's a new cucumber plant right there. It's coming out.
It's coming up. Yeah.
Planted some there. But yeah, everything took it pretty hard. We still got water down here. That's a pumpkin. And oh yeah, anything past here. So anything past this fence line, we've been battling bugs.
Earwigs.
Like really bad. Like the bugs have been horrible at night. They eat everything alive. I've been spraying.
What's left of the baby sunflowers?
There's some sunflowers that are getting eaten up. But that pumpkin looks like it's going to survive and bounce back. We planted some more pumpkin here. This pumpkin, look, everything on the stem died, but it's still going. It's still trying to do something. And then the watermelon died, so we planted more watermelon. Oh, there's a sunflower that's coming up. But then we got these tomatillos. They've gotten eaten up really bad. We probably need to pluck the flowers, honestly, let them grow bigger. Same thing with the peppers. Look at how eaten up they are, man. Tomatoes. These are purple tomatoes and purple peppers. Purple Majesty peppers. And then there's red cherry tomatoes. Cherry red tomatoes? Yeah, all right. And everything down here has been eaten hardcore. Oh look, there's a pepper forming. But yeah, we're battling pests really hard. I'm gonna spray again tonight. Beneficial bugs got delayed by about a week, which sucks. But they should be here this week and be getting released in here in the greenhouse and in the grow tent to naturally battle pests. The grow tent seems fine, honestly, other than I did notice some fungus gnats this morning. The greenhouse and the garden out here, we're just between box elder bugs and earwigs and whatever the fuck else. It's just eating everything up really badly. So yeah, and thrips in the greenhouse. So yeah, that's where we're at today. Much love, everyone.